make a whole range of spirits. We tried to bring two fun, fairly accessible cocktails today. So we brought a fresh ginger gimlet with our gin. It has fresh lime juice and ginger infused simple syrup. And with the vodka, we're doing a falling pears. Is what we call it. It has vodka, pear puree, and a little pear liqueur with a little bit of cinnamon. So those are still over there. I'm happy to shake up some more. But Jeff will tell you a little bit more about how we make our products and all the different things we make.
Thanks. Okay, so
actually, if you could use a microphone,
okay.
I'd appreciate it.
And for any of the spirits, we do have open bottles if anyone wants to try anything on its own as well. That's certainly an option. Just let us know.
Okay, so
I like your style.
So what we are a small-scale distillery. Everyone's heard of microbreweries, you know, small family-owned wineries. We are kind of the next step, the kind of next evolution in spirits. There is a very, very small industry that has just started in the United States, and it is small-scale distillers. We haven't even come up with a general name for everybody. We've been known as micro distilleries, craft distilleries. We tend to go toward boutique. We call ourselves a boutique distiller. These are small producers who are actually making the spirits, doing different parts of it depending on their capabilities, and coming up with some very interesting, unique variations of what the big boys are producing. Most of the things that are on the shelves are produced by very large corporations, just like in beer, the Anheuser-Busch's and the Millers and those. So we do very small-scale production. We actually started this company back in 2004. This was something that we were not even part of the beverage industry at first. Sonia is a lawyer, and she was in-house at a consulting firm that she was running the HR department there and doing a lot of legal work there. I had a consulting business. Two other partners. There's a fairly small consulting group. We were looking for something we'd be really interested in, and being the entrepreneurs, kind of looked at this idea, and it was fun. Made beer and wine at home, you know, knew how to do that. I actually have a chemical engineering degree, so I understood the next step, which is the distillation process. Kind of put it all together, and we started the business in 2004. Worked on getting permits. It's an amazing business to get into. There is every level of government gets involved, and there's inspections from every level of government. So we had to find space. We had to get everything in place. We had to buy a still. We had to get all the equipment in place, and then people came in and started inspecting. So we had to throw in all the money and get everything set up, not even knowing if we'd get a permit to actually operate. But we did. We're officially labeled as Lake Bluff. We are actually a stone's throw from here, though. Zoning has always been an issue on the municipal level. Zoning is a bigger issue than anything else because zoning doesn't talk about distilleries. Easy enough. So there's a lot of educating for a lot of communities. We looked through a few of them because we're looking for space and places that we could actually operate. So that's what the first year of existence was just getting equipment, getting everything going, and then actually trying to produce stuff that actually kind of tastes good. After we actually had a product, then Sonia quit her job, and we both have been doing this full-time since about October of '05. That's when we released our first two products. This is a gamut of things that we make. We actually have a few other things I'll talk about. But we started off with a straight vodka. Everyone knows vodkas for the most part. We wanted to produce something that we could show is a part of our capabilities. So this is a very type of top shelf product, a very nice quality product that can compete with the top end big brands. This is really to show our capability that, yeah, we can produce some wonderful things. By the way, this is also a picture of our still. We produce everything in this little machine here. It's actually very small. It stands about 8 feet tall. Two people could probably wrap their arms around it. This is made in Germany. There's a number of little distilleries, still producers that are in Germany, because in Europe it's more common to see like farmers having stills where they're producing things from their crops. So this is where it comes from. It's all handmade, just a beautiful piece of work. There's nice copper that is got a texture to it that's all hammered in. There's no seam. They weld it and then they pound the seams totally out. It's amazing what they do with these things, and everything's still done totally by hand. But we use that to actually distill our products, and with our vodka we also make a gin. A really wonderful gin. What's fun about these products is that you can really create a character to it, and gin is actually roughly it's a flavored vodka. You're taking something, a very clean spirit, and you're adding things like juniper berries, which is what kind of goes, you have to have juniper berries in gin to be called gin. But we have a lot of other things that give a really neat profile. Nothing like a traditional gin. We really didn't want to taste like anything else, and it's going great. If you guys have a chance to have that gimlet, it's an incredible gimlet. A lot of it has to do with